Do you think you have a great mind to be a detective? Try this, and you shall know. Case 1, the liar. The 3 suspects are here. Let's hear what they got to say.
I didn't steal the wallet. I was at the gym running at 8 p.m.
Not me. I was cooking dinner. My hands were covered in oil.
I was walking my dog at the park. My dog goes out every day at 7.
The clues are hidden in their scenes. Get ready! Have you figured out who's lying? A, B, or C? 5 seconds before I reveal the answer. The answer is A. He claimed he was at the gym at 8 p.m., but the photo clearly shows 7:40 a.m. You can even see the sunlight coming through the window. Now, let us move on to the next case. Case 2, the murder's weapon. A murder took place in my office, and in order to find the murder, I will need to find the murder's weapon so the police can identify him using the DNA. Let's look closely at each item. The trophy is shifted, but untouched. No blood splatter on the bat. The vase broke before the crime took place. The scarf has a weird stretch mark. Weird. Why is the glass on the floor? The frying pan looks really clean. The last clue is that the victim was holding on his neck. So, which one is the murder's weapon? The answer is the scarf. The stretch mark shows that it was being pulled, which means it was used to choke the victim. Everything else was just a distraction. With this mystery solved, let us continue with Case 3. Case 3, one mistake in the crime scene. Detectives, today you get just one job. Find the single mistake in this crime scene. Based on the police report, someone broke into this house through this room. But there is one impossible detail here that proves that the scene is staged. Here are some notes from the police investigation. 1. The coffee cup spilled cleanly on the floor. 2. Clear footprints go towards the window. 3. The picture on the wall got shifted. 4. The broken glass pieces are dropped near the windows. 5. The chair fell over. You have another 3 seconds to consider which one of these is a mistake. So did you find the mistake? That's right, the window. There's a metal grill, so even if the glass is broken, no one could get inside. Therefore, the police is very sure it is an insider job. Now you are all warmed up. Time for the next case. Case 4, follow the footprints. Welcome back, detectives. Today's challenge is to follow the footprints and catch the thief. We're looking at 3 separate rooms. According to the witness, 3 men entered, but he couldn't recall their faces or which room they went into. The only detail he's certain about is that the thief entered first. Here are some clues for you to work with. 1. The mop is wet. 2. The umbrella is wet. 3. Dorsey looks clean, but still features some loose mud stain. 4. The mop was only used by the building cleaner. Now, put all the information and clues together. Which door do you think the thief went into? The answer is Dorsey. It was raining that day, meaning everyone should have tracked mud back to their doors. However, the mop was still wet and the entrance of Dorsey was spotless. This tells us that the floor was clean after the thief came back, which explains why there were barely any footprints. This is a tough case. It's fine if you get it wrong. Let us shift our focus to the next one. Case 5, guess the killer from the text messages. Detectives, today you will be solving a murder case using only text messages. Now, let us move on to look at what is it all about. There are 3 phones on the desk. Starting from the left, The first phone belonged to suspect A. He sent this.
I just left the cafe at 7:15 and he was still eating.
And the second phone is from suspect B saying.
I call him at 7:10 and he didn't pick up. Weird.
And the last phone belongs to suspect C.
Saw him jogging at the park at 7 looking stressed.
And here are some clues for you. The cafe closes at 7 p.m. There is a missed call notification in the victim phone. CCTV shows someone jogging in the park. The victim's smartwatch shows 0 steps from 6:50 p.m. to 7:20 p.m. Let us look at the messages and clues one last time for 3 seconds before I reveal the answer. So whose message is the most unlikely to happen? Right, it is suspect A. He claimed he was with the victim at the cafe at 7:10 when the cafe closed. So it is impossible that the victim was still eating at 7:10 p.m. Detective, did you manage to solve all 5 cases? Well done if you did, and don't get upset if you didn't. I believe you will do better in the next episode. See you around!